So you're getting ready to send your child to daycare or preschool, and you're freaking out a little bit. Well, in this video, I'm going to give you some tips and some steps to help you prepare for the first day and those first few weeks, so it's smooth sailing. I'm Tiffany Bakke, and I have been a teacher for almost 20 years now. And so I've had a lot of first day experiences. Let me back up a little. I was a kindergarten teacher, and I'm a preschool teacher, and I've taught the lower elementary grades, like first through third grade. So you're ready to send your child to preschool, and you might be feeling a little bit nervous. So let's talk about some things that you can do to ease into that first day. Before sending your child to this new place, you want to see if you can tour the place with your child so that your child can experience the environment and meet the adults before the first day, so they can feel a little bit comfortable or have something that they recognize when they walk in on that first day. Some places, preschools, may even set up a one-on-one interview where your child is in there exploring the classroom, so they have things that they know how to do that they feel comfortable with when they go in. So as you're driving in the car or as you're going to the school or daycare, you want to prep your child for the day. Ask them, do you remember some of the things that you saw? Or you name some of the things that they saw during the tour and ask them what they might want to play with first. Remind them of their teacher's name and ask them to repeat the teacher's name. Ask them what they might want to play with outside. So you want to build this excitement and have them anticipating what they want to do. Now let's back up a few weeks or a week or two before. As you're preparing your child to go, let them pick out a bag or a backpack with you. Let them help pick out a lunch box if you're going to be preparing a lunch. And the night before, let them pick out their outfit. You can have a couple of choices so that it's an outfit that is appropriate for the weather, something they're going to be comfortable in. But your child having the say in preparing for that moment will ease some fears too. Children, just like adults, want to know what to expect, what's coming. So any preparation that you can do ahead of time so that when you get to that morning of the first day, your child isn't nervous about the unknown. And make sure that first day that you take the time to sit down with your child while they're eating breakfast and talk with them. If you don't have this time to do that, then absolutely do it in the car. This is the time to prep. When you get to the school, maybe the first day you go in, if the teacher has invited you to do so, and you walk your child through hanging up their things or putting their things away or getting them settled. But then after that day, and even at the end of this first day and after the first few minutes, you want to give a hug and a kiss, say goodbye with a smile, and go. Your child can read your emotions. So prepare yourself ahead of time to be happy, be comfortable, and feel confident, so your child feels confident about the experience. They will sense your nervousness. They will sense your unease at leaving them if you're feeling that. So if you are, try to mask it at least until you've walked away. So perhaps you've already started daycare or preschool and the first week was great. And now the second or third week, you're experiencing some tears, some hesitation of your child not wanting to go. This is all completely normal. Think about yourself in a new experience, like a new job. The first week, you're excited, you're figuring it out, you're busy trying to experience all the new things. And the second week, you start to settle in and you maybe start to freak out a little bit, like, okay, this is new. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. I'm still kind of nervous. Well, your child is going to experience that too, possibly. But the way preschools are set up and daycares are set up is there's a consistency and a routine. So if you maintain the consistency and routine at home of getting them up and they're getting prepped in the morning with you and you're bolstering them about the day, once they get to school, that routine of the schedule that they follow, your child will find comfort in that, knowing what to expect and not being fearful of the unknown. And the teachers will let you know if the crying is lasting an inordinate amount of time. They will conference with you or talk with you about ways that you can further help comfort your child. But in most cases, your child will cry for a few minutes and the teacher redirects them to an activity and they've forgotten. So it'll be okay. Your child will love it and you will come to love it as well. So a few more little tips of what you can do to prepare. If you spent a lot of time with your child, like constantly sitting with your child at home or being your child's entertainment, and now you're getting prepared to send them to the daycare or preschool, start to back off a little. If they're playing a little bit away from you, maybe move out of their line of vision for a little bit. And every minute or two, peek around the corner or peek where they can see you, but start to create a little bit of distance so they don't have that need to have you with them right there all the time. It can be the same thing at the park. Maybe you used to take your child to the park and you played with them the whole time. Well, maybe you play with them for a few minutes and say, okay, I'm going to sit and take a break. Why don't you go run around for a few minutes and I'll come and join you in a little bit. And you can do that and then start to build the distance of time of you interacting with your child versus you sitting back and your child playing with others or playing independently. You can do pretend play of preschool at home to help your child feel comfortable and begin to know some of the activities to expect. If you like to read aloud books to prepare your child, there's a lot of really good books. The Llama Llama book, the Kissing Hand book. Sometimes you'll find some books like The Night Before Kindergarten, The Night Before School, some other books to help your child acclimate. And one more thing you can do is help your child in some self-serving skills. So helping your child to put on their shoes, or helping your child to dress themselves if they're of an age that they can do that. So those self-sufficiency skills to help themselves in a new situation, maybe learning how to ask, I'm thirsty, can I get my water? Or learning how to ask for help. So again, giving your child the confidence of knowing what to do in those new situations. I know I've said a lot of things really quickly. I hope you found some of these tips helpful. It's gonna be great. Your child's gonna love it, and so are you. So relax and have fun. If you like what you have seen so far, be sure to subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, follow me on Facebook at Tiffany Bakke.